Hi, this is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of October 17th. A couple of weeks ago, I had an opportunity to give a presentation at the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals annual conference in Philadelphia. Now, the title of this presentation was Leadership Survival Skills, and the theme was that great leaders know when to take a seat. Specifically, great leaders are always scanning the environment to understand the issues, threats, and opportunities that could potentially affect their organization. They don't simply just scan the environment, though. They also evaluate how these issues, threats, and opportunities will affect their company. Will it affect sales, operations, or any particular area that's critically important to their company? Not only do they scan and evaluate things, though, they also develop an action plan that they can put into effect if these things become a reality that will drive what they do on a day-to-day basis. Now, the most important one is that great leaders trust their individuals. These are the people that are going to have to carry out the action plan, so it's critically important that leaders trust them. Now, after the presentation, I offered to send a copy to anyone who stepped forward, and I was delighted that a lot of people came forward and said, "Mike, please send me a copy of this presentation." But what I found even more interesting were the emails I received last week. Some of the people mentioned that, Mike, we have disaster recovery plans that deal with blowout issues, things like hurricanes and floods and fires and things, but we really aren't looking at the kind of things that could increase the cost of doing business by 15 to 20%. The second thing that people mentioned was that when we were covering these things in the transportation area, they didn't realize how close to reality these things are. For example, at the end of this month, the Department of Transportation will be releasing its hours of service decision. David Congdon from Old Dominion said if the hours of service comes out and we eliminate the 11th hour and keep the originally proposed restart provisions, that his company's going to have to spend $50 million in capital expenditures, hire 500 more drivers, and it won't add any more freight to their system. Who's going to cover the cost of that? Shippers will. That's who. And that leads us to our third area. A lot of people said, "Mike, where do we go for help if we want to consider these things or develop an action plan?" Well, folks, the reason why I love CSCMP, Knit League, ATA, NASTRAC, TIA, ASTNL is because it gives us the opportunity to interact with other people and get some great ideas and strategies. Now, if you'd like a copy of this presentation, let's make it real simple. Contact TranzAct. I'd love to send you a copy. Because with each 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we're on your team and we're here to help. Thanks for your time.